name is Ken Fernandez and welcome to my channel, Gamers Genie. Today we're going to do an unboxing video on the game Unmatched Adventures, Tales to Amaze. This is the latest Unmatched set that has been released. I backed it on Kickstarter, so this is going to be the deluxe edition. I don't know what the differences are of the retail version as of now. All I know is that what might be different is that Mothman will have like red eyes. I don't know if they'll have that in the retail version. If you guys have the retail version, when you guys get the retail version, it's going to be released next month. So let me know in the comments below what are some of the differences that you've seen. This is a cooperative game of Unmatched. However, all the characters in this, as well as all the characters in the previously released Unmatched sets, like the three back here behind the game, you can play with all those characters as well. So you can have Sherlock Holmes, you can have Sinbad, you can have Houdini, all these other characters together. Which I believe that's that's pretty cool, because I believe Tesla did help Houdini with some of his tricks in some ways. I believe so. Don't quote me on that. But that's enough chit chat. Let's crack this nut open and see what's inside. Okay, so here's the box. And you have the four main characters. We have Annie Christmas, Jill Trent, the Golden Bat, and Nikola Tesla, as well as some of the monsters. We got like the ants, got the aliens, the Martians. I'm not seeing Mothman, but it's kind of hard to make out like from around the edges. I love the artwork. Once again, you know, wonderful artwork. They've kept that up. This is going to be, not only is this a cooperative game, but it also has a solo mode. So it's a 1 to 4 player game as opposed to a 2 to 4 player game where Unmatched traditionally goes. So they're trying a lot of new things here. And like I said, the main characters in this one are Annie Christmas, Jill Trent, Nikola Tesla, and the Golden Bat. But you can mix and match just like with other games as well. Traditionally with Unmatched games, it shows the 4 characters that you have, as well as the sidekicks that they have. So that is cool. We're gonna Mothman's making his way around now. We got him in that horrified American Monsters, but now we got him in this too. He's gonna be a boss. Okay, so we got advertisements. We got the Tales to Amaze rule set. I have to check that out. We have the core rules. I'm assuming this is basically just how you play Unmatched. Yeah, it looks like it's just Unmatched. Yeah, it's just Unmatched. And then it has all the rules thus far. Oh my gosh, is this... Oh no, it's just a larger version of the rules. Okay. Actually, I'm kind of, let's take a look. This is all new, so yeah, special rules for this set. This is how you work all that stuff. Okay. These are going to have probably the most dials that we have seen. Usually I do start with that, so I'm going to... Here we go. This is what I want. So I'm gonna try to start off. I want to see, do they have any instructions on how we assemble the dials? Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna start with Mothman. Okay, so it looks like we got dials. And then boom. Now just open this up. Kinda. Yeah, I really wish I had a rule set on how to construct this. Here we go. Because I know how to construct the other stuff, but I'm like, okay, well, how do you construct this? That's kind of like the issue that I'm having here. Oh, and I will start getting this in too. Yeah, that's something new. I kind of wish they had some instructions on which side each dial needs to go in. Oh, okay, so obviously this goes here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna oh, these are all okay. There they are. Okay, I'm gonna okay. Then we're just gonna punch that in. We're gonna take out the other one. Hopefully. Alright, there we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. There we go. Well, now I punched out the Martian's health dial. And now that I kind of figured this out, it'll go a little more quicker. Sorry that you guys had to wait for that. Okay. Okay, so I'll do the same thing. I always put like these ones that go in. Oh, yeah, they go. Makes it a lot easier. Okay. So then take that. There we go. We're gonna move this. Okay, now that we got the big ones out of the way, kind of get a closer look at that. So you can see like the Martians peering. Okay, so now we're gonna get We'll start with Charlie. He's a sidekick for Annie Christmas. So, got that. Now this is our traditional. This is going to be our these are our traditional health dials, so I'll be able to assemble these a lot more faster. I really hope I put that in correctly. I am not a fan of the double health dials. I know why they do it. And, you know, I don't want them to stop, but that's just my personal struggle. Like, it's like my own personal struggle. And I shouldn't be upset because I can't assemble that. But we do have a larger dial. And, like, 18 health for the golden bat. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool that the golden bat has 18 health to start with. And I like the little touch. If you actually look on the dial, there's like a little golden bat on his health dial. Which is pretty cool, pretty cool. I just love, the minute I actually found out about all the characters, I started doing research because I'm like, I'd never heard about any of these except for Tesla. I'm like, I've heard of Tesla. And we got Jill Trent. There's her back. There's the front, and that's what the inside's gonna look like. I'm only showing that because you can only see that once, so. I don't know, I looked up a lot of these characters because it's like, I've never heard of any of these characters. The one that I did a lot of research on the most was Annie Christmas because it was an American tall tale, like Paul Bunyan, Pecos Bill, Johnny Appleseed, John Henry. And I'm actually surprised though, because when I actually read her story, because I actually read the story, I was so curious about this character. It wasn't a man versus machine story. I was actually kind of shocked about that. Like, she was a captain of a regular like sailing ship, and like somebody just invented the steam engine for ships or something like that, and made a bet or something like that, you know. Because that's how it always goes. It's like, you know, the main character makes a bet that they'll be able to beat it by doing it the old-fashioned way. But, oh, and then we got this. The Hypno Ray Blaster and the Ultra Biotic Tonic. And when assembling the Martian Invader and Mothman health dials, make sure the 10 dial is on the left and the 1's dial is on the right. Oh, now they tell me. But I didn't do it because, I didn't do it that way because... Okay, 0, 0. Okay, there's no instructions on this, so I'm gonna assemble... I guess I'll do Tesla next. So we got... the inside of these dials. You know, of course they're not that impressive because you're not going to see the inside. But, again, looky. There's a Tesla. Well, there's like a skull or something like that on Teslas. Okay, so this is Tesla's health dial. So we've assembled like 3 out of the 4 main characters. I don't know why Annie and Charlie were separated. I don't know. Just probably worked out like that. I don't know. It's a... But, you know, when they made this restoration, they approved for it to be like that. Okay, we're going to put this aside. We're going to get one of the Tesla coils. So this is it fully charged, and this is the side where it's not fully charged. I'm assuming these 3 tokens are for one of the monsters that you have to fight, as well as the 3 tokens here. And these are the bridge tiles. And destroyed bridge. That's Mothman's big thing. Destroying bridges. I remember that from watching Dice Tower. And this is going to be a Martian thing. Now I shall assemble the Ant Queen. We got that, and that's the other side. Now I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys this one because it's very interesting. I think they just wanted to differentiate, make sure that you know which of these characters are the monsters that you're fighting and which of the characters are the good guys. The good guys always have that circular thing. I think it's like octagonal. I think that's how you say it. I'm not so good with the words. But the Ant Queen has 10 health. And that's the defeated side. So once you defeat it, you flip it over to that side. Okay. And then we're going to do Loveland Frog. It's kind of funny. A lot of these characters are like 1920s monsters, which is, it's really cool. It's really cool. That explains why they did like the radio drama and everything like that for marketing this. Gonna give Restoration Games some props. They really know how to push a game. Okay. And there's our Loveland Frog. Okay, we're gonna put this over by the Ant Queen. And then finally, we're gonna do the Blob that ate everything. That's actually the full title of the movie, called The Blob That Ate Everything. It's a pretty good movie. But that was like when they were starting to do stuff in color. So, not that impressive to me. I don't know why. Monster movies feel cooler when they're in black and white. Only like, you know, like Friday the 13th or something like that feels like a colored thing. I always felt like The Blob That Ate Everything was going to be in black and white. And there's his defeated side. So we're going to stack that there. And then we have the player 1 token and the player 2 token. I'm going to toss that to the garbage. Okay, we're going to punch out more tokens. I will get Annie last. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's a damage token. Okay, and we got the second coil. Tesla's coil. Oh, we have so much game to go through. Okay, so we got 2 more bridge tokens. So we got that. And where am I putting the bridge tokens? This is where I'm putting the bridge tokens. 2 more stuff for the aliens. Player 3 token. And the player 4 token. And now I'm going to punch out Annie Christmas. Okay. So we got that. I'm going to try something different. Cleaning this up is going to be it's going to be fun. All right, there is our finished health dial for Annie Christmas. And of course, I'm gonna make sure I try out all these characters so I know which ones I want to play when Jordan and I make a video series out of these. Because I do want to feature this on the channel as a how to play video. So we got Skunk Ape now. Oh, that's what that looks like. I gotta look this character up because I've heard of Mothman, but that's only because I've heard of like some of these, but that's only because I watch old monster movies and stuff like that. I'm a pretty big nerd when it comes to classic science fiction monster movies. Defeat side. The Jersey Devil. Oh, the Tarantula. I've seen that movie. I've seen that movie. That's a pretty good movie. Of course, most people, if you're like around the same age as me or something like that, and you grew up with some of the same movies when you were a kid, you're probably familiar with Tarantula if you've watched the movie Lilo and Stitch, because Tarantula, or was it Them, was the movie that was playing when Stitch was trying to like imitate it. So we got the Jersey Devil, and there's his defeat side, and now we got Tarantula. Oh, all punched out. Okay, so then we get to actually take a look at the real nitty-gritty of the game. We got everything all punched out. I am like so excited to go further into this. Of course, we're gonna kind of take this apart bit by bit. We will do cards last because the cards seem to be the highlight of these games, because you get to look at that sweet, sweet artwork. Okay, so we'll put our plastic little punchers away off to the side. Put that there. We're gonna move. Now, I believe each side of these does have a specific monster, so we're gonna take a look at the board first. Okay, so this is the Martian side. You know, we got the farmlands and everything like that, and then we got like these little Martian tiles up here. This is the threat track. When this gets too high, we lose the game. And of course, it's the standard, you know, you start 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of the standard stuff of this, I have no clue why a lot of these are numbered. I have to learn the game. And then we have, this is Mothman's side. If you're gonna play, you don't get to swap. You have to play as Mothman's side if you want Mothman as the main antagonist. And if you want the Martians, you have to play on the Martian side. So here's where you put all those bridges that we just did. You got a lot bigger of a threat track over here. So Mothman gives you a bit more time, seems to give you a bit more time. We're gonna move that off to the side. Like I said, we'll do cards last. We will start with figures. I'll just start with the big guys and I'll go down. But I'll show these in the process. So we're gonna start with Mothman, and you got these translucent wings, got the red eyes. Look at that detail. This is, it's one of the reasons why we love Unmatched. Just like the detail of these characters. Okay. Okay, so this is a disassemble thing, so you kind of put it like this, and it looks like, oh, you just screw it in. Oh no, you pop it in. Okay. But the Martian spaceship, I think a lot of people weren't that impressed about it. I'm still pretty impressed, just because it's, you know, they didn't need to do that. They didn't need to do the stuff that they've done. It's pretty cool. Okay, now we're gonna move on. Here's Annie. This is Annie Christmas right here. Here's Tesla. Okay. Then we got Jill Trent right here. And of course, you don't have to play, if you don't like any of these characters, you do not have to play as any of these characters. You can always take some of the characters from your existing set as we look at the Golden Bat. And his stand is gold. I like that. Golden Bat, he's gold. Okay, so we're gonna move into the tokens. Okay, there's the Blob and the Tarantula. This is Loveland Frog. These are, here we go. Ant Queen. This is the Ant Queen from Them. And then this is the Jersey Devil. And last, we have Skunk Ape. And we take these. I think they're gonna go in here. I think these are the minions. These are who are gonna follow the main monsters who are attacking the city. Which is funny because each of these are kind of like a monster in their own right. And this is a blank one. I have no clue what that's for, but I'm holding on to it because... But now we have the sidekicks. We have Daisy. This is Jill Trent. That's her sidekick. We got Charlie. Charlie is Annie Christmas's sidekick. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Now, I want to show you guys this because these are the sidekicks that you're gonna get probably for retail. They're little tokens. However, because this is a Kickstarter one, I'm gonna show you these are the ones that I got. So here's one of the Mothman's little sidekicks. And here's the Martians ones. They look like the guys from Mars Attacks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put, I think these all should go down here. Okay, I will move this off to the side. Okay, I'll keep all that stuff off to the side. Now we gotta look at the cards, and I think we'll start with these little cards, and then we'll move down. Again, we're gonna move down. So I think I'll do it in reverse. So instead of kind of like, I'll go here, then here, then here, then here. These are the decks that the monsters, as well as the main monsters, are gonna be using to fight off stuff. Got to really figure out where all this stuff's gonna go. I mean, I kind of see some of these you kind of see. You're like, oh, okay, I see where this goes. Thus far, these are just like fonts and stuff. Oh, this is like the turn order cards. This is how you determine who moves when and everything like that. That's why you need those markers. Yeah. We will see. We shall see. We shall see how this goes. Okay, so we got. Oh. So we have Overwhelming Dread. During combat, increase the value of this card by +1 for each destroyed bridge. After combat, place Mothman in the closest empty starting space. Then we have Fent, the classic. And we all know what Fent does. I don't need to say it. But if you're new to Unmatched and you just discovered this, Fent cancels all damage, all effects on opponents' cards. Then we have Unimaginable Terror. You get to deal 1 damage for each adjacent opposing fighter. For each fighter damaged this way, you add a Doom token to the lowest number bridge. And that is an after combat effect. And it's for Mothman. Then we have a Vestige of Impending Doom. Immediately, if the printed value of the opponent's card is 4 or higher, ignore its value. And then it's also got an after combat effect. If Mothman won the combat, and add a Doom token. And then finally, we got Deception. Whenever this card is put into Mothman's discard pile, shuffle its discard pile back into its deck, including this card. This effect cannot be canceled. And that's what that looks like. So that's the Mothman deck. Then we got Lights in the Skies. And, oof, that artwork. During combat, add +2 to this card's value. After combat, place the Martian Invader in a space bordering the highest numbered empty field. And now we got They're Coming for You! Yeah, okay. During combat, add +1 to this card's value in each occupied field. After combat, deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter in the Martian's Invader's zone. Oh, this one has its own thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Unspeakable Experimentation. Immediately, the value of this of your opponent's card is 2 and cannot be changed. And then after combat, place the Martian Invader in a space bordering the lowest numbered empty field. And that's what that looks like. This one also has one. It's called it's called Heat Blast. It's not called Martian Invader. I should know how these cards are labeled. After combat, deal 3 damage to the opposing fighter. And then after combat, place the Martian Invader in a space bordering the highest numbered empty space. And that's what that looks like. Okay. Then we got Nullification Beam. I think I'm just gonna I got a lot of cards to go through. I'll just let you guys discover. There's Freeze Ray, Deception. Then we had Acidic Explosion. It's getting bigger. Caustic Spray. These are for the Blob. And the Blob also does Deception. Tongue Lash. I guess the frog doesn't have that much in abilities. Leg Thrash. It emerged from the swamp. And of course, Deception. It's all a hoax! Skunk Ape. Back into the brush. Gruesome Lure. Yeah, this isn't like usual, the Beastly Bite. Deception. A blood-curdling scream, and that's from the Jersey Devil. Forked Tail Whip. Triskaidekaphobia. Fear, I think that's the Fear of the Dark. Oh no, wait, Fear of Everything, I think. That's it! Ant Queen cards. I think I'll just... Alright. I'll stack Mothman back up at the top. I shall place these over here. Okay. So we got Golden Bat. Goes... Okay. Okay. I don't know what goes in here. But Golden Bat has the ability, if you have taken a maneuver action this turn, you get to add +2 to the value of Golden Bat's attack. So I think... No. Gotta really figure out where this stuff goes. So we got that. Again, the artwork is amazing. I don't know. Well, I'll put that there for now. And we got Annie. Okay. So it looks like these go here. Then I don't think he goes there. I think he's supposed to go here, and then you just place him here, and then Charlie and Annie go here. Makes it a lot easier. There we go. Trying to figure out how to pack this thing up. So Charlie's ranged. I guess he's got a gun. Add +2 to the value of Annie's attack if she has less health than the defender. And we're going to go through Annie Christmas's deck. Sorry, I'm just turning on the fan. My camera's kind of overheating a bit. Seeing if that's going to help. Here in Illinois, we're kind of in the in-between season. So we don't know. So I don't know if, like, what exactly to use. Right now. Trying to figure out where everything goes, seriously. Okay. Okay, so Tesla goes there, but he's supposed to be next. So we place his stuff here. I gotta figure out where the rest of this goes. Okay, that should hopefully cool down. So we got start the game with 1 coil charged. At the end of your turn, charge 1 coil. At the start of your turn, if both coils are charged, deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter adjacent to Tesla and move up to 1 space. So we got the Lightning Storm. After combat, you may discharge coils. You can deal 1 damage to each opponent in your opposing fighter in your zone, or you can deal 2 damage. Then we got X-ray radiation. During combat, reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. You may discharge coils. Discard the top. If you discharge 1, you can discard the card. Discard that card. And if you discharge 2 coils, you can also add its boost value to your card. Then we got Death Ray. During combat, you may discharge coils. If you do 1, this card's value is 5. Okay. But if you do 2, it's 7. So I can see why he's a lot of people's favorites. Polyphase coils. You may discharge the coils to cancel all effects on opponent's card. Also, you can ignore the value if it's 2. Intense experimentation. You can draw 1 card. You may discharge coils. If you discharge 1, you get to draw 2. If you discharge 2, you get to draw 3 cards, and Tesla recovers a health. You can move a poison fighter up to 2, then you discharge coils. You can also move Tesla up to 2 spaces, but if you do 2, also your opponent discards a random card. 7 Hertz. You may discharge the coils. You can gain, if you do 1, gain 1 action. If you do 2, you can also draw a card. I like how it's not just one or the other. It's like if you do that, you get that plus this, not this or that. That's pretty cool. And that sounds like a pretty cool cooperative rule. Remote control. Move all opposing fighters up to 2 spaces and gain an action. Charge both coils and gain an action. After combat, charge 1 coil. If you won the combat, charge both. And the last card right here is after combat, choose 1, charge both coils, discharge both coils to have Tesla recover 2 health. Okay. Now I need to really figure out where everything goes. Okay. Okay, I figured that out. So the golden bat goes here, Tesla goes here. No, that won't work. Does this work? Okay. Does this work? Okay. Now I just need to figure out what this is for. I'm assuming these. Yeah, I gotta figure out where these go. Okay, I'll put that there for now. I gotta really figure out where everything goes. Oh, let me. Oh wait, nope, that won't work. Back in you go. Gotta really figure out where these go. I do know this goes here, and this goes here, because it's kind of easy to figure out. We'll see. Oh. Okay, at the start of your turn, activate one of your gadgets. Whenever Jill Trent attacks, resolve the active gadget's effect. So we got Hypnotist. Immediately, if your active gadget is the Hypno Ray Blaster, cancel all effects on your opponent's card. That is so cool. Battle of Wits. Reveal the top card of your deck and your opponent's deck. If your card has the higher boost value, deal 3 damage to your fighter. A lot of these characters have really cool effects, and that is crazy. Utility Belt. Here we go. Choose one. Jill Trent recovers 1 health. Move Jill Trent 1 space or draw 1 card. Then we got the Stasis Diffuser. Immediately, the value of your opponent's card is equal to the printed value and cannot be changed. We got Gyroscopic Jetpack. After combat, move your fighter up 2 spaces. They may move through opposing fighters. We got the Indestructible Cloth. Immediately, this combat, your fighter does not take damage from effects other than combat damage. Then we got the Laser Pen. Deal 1 damage to opposing fighter. Then we got Insightful Deduction. Reveal the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Put 1 of them at the bottom of the deck and the rest on the top in any order. After combat, caught red-handed. After combat, your opponent discards 1 card. If you won the combat, they discard 2 cards. Then we got Energizing Spray. You gain an action. And then Helpful Assistant. Shuffle up to 3 Jill Trent cards in your discard pile back into your deck, and then you get to draw a card. Sisters in Arms. This card's effect cannot be canceled if Daisy and Jill Trent are adjacent and Daisy is attacking. Daisy gains the effect of Jill Trent's gadget. And then we draw a card. So yeah, I'm sorry that I kind of rushed through like 2 of those characters. It's just I thought my battery was dying, but it was just overheating. My camera's just overheating. That's my bad. Okay. Oh, yes, I gotta show you guys this. So I did get these promo cards, these foil promo cards for backing the game. I will put these in card protectors. These will not be played because I don't want them to be damaged. I will not put these in it. I will not be using these as playable cards. Okay, now I gotta figure out where everything else goes. See, I really thought that this goes here, but it doesn't clearly show that. Does the rule book show any of this stuff? Everybody needs to take a page from Days of Wonder. They always know how to put things away. So for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put boom, 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 boom. For now, I'll just do that. Then I'll take the board. There we go. And then we're going to put this here. We're going to put this here. Oh, this will... And then, of course, we'll put this here. And there we go. That's everything in Tales to Amaze. Well, that's everything in Unmatched Adventures, Tales to Amaze. I will be featuring a how to play video on this, but I'm trying to get through a lot of the games that I currently own for scripts. This plus Disney Dixit and Back to the Future Back in Time. These will all be made into scripts pretty soon, so that'll be that. So they will show up on the poll, so be on the lookout for that poll, so that way you can vote for this game. If you guys would like, of course, if you guys would like me to fast track this, all you need to do, put it down in the comments below. Usually I say, who would you like to host the video, me or Jordan? But But for this one, I think I'll be doing it because I seem to have a bigger grasp on Unmatched versus Jordan. Jordan knows how to play the game, and she's pretty good as Houdini in the game. She's like really, really good as Houdini. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell to be notified for videos just like this. And if you're a big fan of the channel as a whole, consider becoming a Patreon supporter on our Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description below, where you can support us for as little as $1 a month, which can give you early access to how to play videos like how to play Tales to Amaze. If you like the channel and want to show it off, consider going to our Etsy shop, where you can check out all of our wonderful merch, t-shirts, and you can check that out and support the channel through that. Be on the lookout for the how to play video on Tales to Amaze. But until then, thanks for the views.